So this is the brand new Tesla Model 3. Together with Konstantin, we're going to get you up to speed with your brand new Tesla. The things we love about Tesla are their dedication to safety and also that they're an electric-only car manufacturer. This means that from the ground up, everything is built to be super holistic and fit into your life. Some of the upgrades on this car are some hardware changes and some software ones, which we'll go into when we get on the inside. At the front, we've got some new headlights and a new front fascia. Looks less like a punched fish and looks much more aerodynamic and does actually cut through the air a little bit more. Also, around the rear, we've got a slightly more muscular rear end and some really snazzy new tail lights that integrate some new LED technology. When you get your Tesla, you'll get an RFID card. This is essentially how you lock and unlock your car. You just tap it here and it'll open and shut the car. Once you're inside the car, you can set your phone up as a secondary key, just to be super convenient. Leave this in your wallet for any emergencies and simply walk up to the car, open the door, and it should unlock for you. The handles can be a little bit different. The easiest way to do it is push your thumb against the big bit at the back, slide your fingers in, and pull the door open. So as we said, outside the car, there's new hardware and software. And one of the main places you can see that come together is in the rear screen. Very similar to the front screen. You can control your air conditioning, you can control your rear heated seats, you can even move the front seat if you want to get in and out and have a little bit more space. You can listen to some music, watch some videos, and also play some games. It's really handy because it means that the driver doesn't have to do anything for the entertainment of the rear passengers. One of the other things we spoke about at the beginning was Tesla's dedication to safety, and you'll find ISOFIX underneath me and also in the left rear as well. Also, you have top tethers. Now normally, in maybe a more traditional car, you'd find them on the back of your seat like a little metal hoop. They're actually on the parcel shelf with a little rubber flap for you to access. Finally, the seats come into a 60-40 split. To do that, you just pull this little lever and the whole seat will fall down, ready for you to add that extra space to the boot. There's a nice little pressure pad underneath where it says the Tesla logo. You just press that, boot will open up. Once it's open, to shut it again, there's a button here with a little picture of an open boot. Press that, boot will shut. At some point, you're probably going to need to charge your car, and that's done with this here and this flap here. This is your Type 2 charger, and all chargers across Europe run a version of Type 2. We plug it into the charger here if Konstantin can manage, like so. And then it locks in place, meaning if anybody came along while you're away from your car and wants to unplug, the car won't let the cable out. This is perfect for if you're at the shops, at home, or at the cinema. It's a nice slow charge, looking after your batteries and making sure you get topped up. Welcome to the interior of your brand new Model 3. There's a couple of bits that we want to get you up to speed on before you head out on your first drive. Not everything in this will be covered because we want you to learn it as you go along. And Tesla also provides you with some tutorials inside the car. But these will be just the little bits that you need to do to get out on the road. One of the neatest features is your profile setting, your driver profile. So what I want you to do is tap on where it says profile at the top and set yourself up with a profile. So tap into driver profile settings, set up new driver, and right now we're going to do a local profile. You're going to type in your name, Awesome Zola, and then we're going to set up your mirrors and your steering wheel. So tap on mirrors for me, and then you're going to use the left scroller wheel to work out where you want this mirror here. Perfect. Then tap on right, and do the same thing on that side for me. Amazing, and then hit save, and that's going to save that. We're then going to log out of that, which is all good. We're going to go into this little button here, which is all of your car settings. We're going to go into steering, and we're just going to scroll up and down, in and out, to get the steering wheel where we want it to go. There we go, perfect. Once you feel comfortable, we'll tap on save, and away we go. What we'll do is the same thing now with your seat. So down on the right-hand side of the seat, there's some buttons for moving the seat backwards, forwards, up and down. So once you're into position, tap on save, and away you go. What I love about this is now, if Konstantin was to get in and drive, everything's going to move, everything's going to change. How Konstantin likes their AC, the colour of the dash, even down to whether they like the satellite view or the non-satellite view. When you jump in, tap back on your name, everything's going to set up nice and easy, ready to rock and roll. Now we're going to leave all of that to show you here. This is where you can go and open anything up that you need to on your car. It's also where you can navigate to and from home or to work. You can set those up by tapping in, popping in your home address, and therefore the car will start to guess when you're driving home and when you're driving to work as well. To turn the car on, you're going to put the key just down here, and then you're going to put your foot on the brake. That's now the car basically in ignition, as you would classically in a petrol car. There's no stalks on this car. There's nothing that you pull to make the car go forward. Instead, you slide the little diagram of the car on the screen up or down. That's into reverse. If you put our foot back on the brake, slide it up and forward. That will take us all the way into drive. And then if you tap on where it says P and tap, that pops it into park and back to this screen again. There's a whole load that you can go into at the bottom here around Spotify, your calendar, even things like a whoopee cushion and some games for when you're parked up and charging. Really, we don't think you should worry too much about those until you've got the hang of it. If you tap on your temperature, that's what will load up your AC. You can pull and prod and move all your AC here, and also you can control the temperature down here as well once you're into the AC, which is all good. You'll also find this is where you can heat your seats and cool them as well, along with dog mode and camp mode as well. They just let the AC run while the car is turned off. We're going to turn that off now and just tap into your settings for me. This is the heartbeat of the car. Everything that you need to know works in here. There's some stuff around your lights, which we would always leave in auto. There's some stuff around your window wipers as well, which we would leave in auto as well. And then you've got a whole load of other things in here which you shouldn't really need to worry about right now. But if you do go somewhere and you're a little bit worried, tap on Sentry Mode, the car will lock itself down. And if anything comes near it, it's also going to record what's happening there for us. We've got a whole load of things that go on through here, which we would absolutely urge you to have. Sit down, take some time in the garage or on the driveway or on your road and just have a look through. One of the things you can look through though are dynamics, how the car feels when you're driving. And again, this saves against your driver profile. One of the most important things is into settings. Now, we would absolutely recommend that you move on to Intelligent Octopus Go, especially with us. You get an even cheaper rate of saving an extra penny with Intelligent Octopus Go EV Saver. For that, you don't set up any schedule at all. The car and your charger work together seamlessly to work out when energy is cheapest and greenest on the national grid and fill your car for you. We don't need you doing any of this work in here, especially to get that sorted. For supercharging, what's even more lovely is you don't even have to set anything up. What we're going to do is navigate to my flat in Scotland. And when we do that, it's going to work out exactly how we're going to get there without running out of charge. You'll see it's plotting which superchargers we're going to go to, how long it's going to take, and it's letting us do that absolutely easily. Here you'll also find where we'll stop. Now it's not just across the UK where this works. If we end this trip, we go into Navigate again, and we go, let's say, to Milan. The same thing happens again. And it'll work out exactly where all the chargers are, ready for you to rock and roll. Once the car is on and you're ready to move, your speed's going to set up in here, the car's going to rotate round, and you're going to see the lines on the road and everything else around the car. One of the slightly weird, quirky things that Tesla has also done, as I said, is got rid of the stalks. So now all of your lights, your flashers, your indicators for both left and right are on the left-hand side of the steering wheel here. And over on the right-hand side, you've got Sentry Mode, you've got Autopilot, you've got washing your windscreen, and the dictation button there as well. That lets you ask the car to route somewhere and it'll work that out for you. The only thing in the car that's a bit retro is your mirror here. That's manual and has to be moved by hand. And then just above that, you've got your hazard button here. Just press it to turn your hazards on and you're all good. To turn the car off, all you're going to do is take your card with you, jump on out by pressing this little button here. And when you walk away and shut the door behind you, the car's going to automatically turn off. So there you have it. You're up to speed with your brand new Tesla. We can't wait to see what you get up to with it. We're here to offer support and make sure that you get the most out of this car. So please get in touch if you've got any questions.